Out with the old and in with the new hotness. This video I'll be counting down my top 5 game picks for 2018 after this. Hey there, it's Theo from Geeky Gamer Guy. On this channel I do all things board games, from top 5 lists of a specific topic, playthroughs, reviews, to how to play as Call Peep plays where my shirt disappears.
Oh yeah!
And I show you the full rules of the game at hand. So if you don't want to miss out, think about subscribing. 2018 is looking to be as good as 2017, if not better. These games are but a small morsel of what the year has in store for us. Get those coins ready, you're gonna need every last cent. First up comes a dark fantasy card game set in a grim, sinister world, where mythical beasts and sorcery brings the world to its knees. Oh, that is the 2 to 4 player game Sorcerer from White Wizard Games. Sorcerer is a mixture of both strategy card game and tactical board game. To start, each player selects from 3 different types of decks to smash together to form the cards and abilities to use during play. The base game alone has 64 possible combinations to choose from, really ramping up the replay value. Players will play cards to unleash minions and enchanted items to attack and gain control of 2 of the 3 battlefields to win. The gameplay looks to be deep and full of lots of dice rolls for combat with planned strategic card play as well. Plus the art is absolutely stunning. Can't wait to conjure this one up to the table. Let's keep the bloodshed going in this next game from the awesome people over at Gamelin Games, where orcs, humans, elves, and dwarves clash over control of the land. I'm talking about the first big box game from Scott Alms, Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea. Each player starts the game with a simple town hall, 2 peons, and a single warrior. From there, players have the options to explore the game board, expand their territory, exploit resources to build and upgrade buildings or armies, and exterminate the opposing races to win. With amazing minis and clever mechanics that give that great 4X feel, but without the long playtime. If the Tiny Epic series from Scott Alms is any proof, this game will be the grandest and most epic game he's designed yet. Now that the dust is settled and the war is over, let's focus on something more subtly dark and sinister. We all know the tale of the school teacher getting wrapped up in things much more supernatural than they ever imagined, so much so that they could possibly lose their head. But what about the other residents of the sleepy town? Well, it's time to unravel the mysteries and legends of Sleepy Hollow from Dice Hate Me Games, an offshoot of Greater Than Games. Over 8 chapters, 1 to 4 players assume the roles of residents looking to unravel the mysteries of Sleepy Hollow. Each resident has their own strengths. During the game, players will spend action points to move, interact with the environment, and perform attacks against creatures that go bump in the night. After each chapter, players can further customize their characters for future games. Will you unravel the mysteries or lose your head trying? Now that the mysteries have been solved, let's travel to feudal Japan, where ancient kami oversee the changing political climate in Rising Sun from Simon. Eric Lang's triumphant sequel to Blood Rage is less risk and more diplomacy. 3 to 5 players are shoguns of clans. Each clan possesses their own unique special abilities. Play takes place over a year with 4 different seasons. Each season, players will want to forge alliances with another player to gain powerful benefits to help each other. Be careful though, an alliance can be broken, allowing players to take everything for themselves. Luckily, there is an honor track that provides benefits to the most honorable player. There are also benefits to being the most dishonorable. Let the cat fights begin! Throughout the game, players can enlist the help of the powerful kami to aid them in controlling territories. The player with the most points after the year wins! Adding to interesting mechanics comes highly detailed minis that look breathtaking, some hardly mini at all. Who will see the rising sun shine over their victory? I've spent literally hours in the next game's predecessor. It's an experience that every gamer should play at least once, if not 100 times if you want to know everything. Now it's getting the legacy treatment by none other than Rob Daviau. That thrilling game that tops this list is Betrayal Legacy. Now, even though this is number 1, I have very little concrete info about the actual game. But what I do know is it'll be played over 14 chapters. If you include the prologue, it's chapter light, right? Each chapter will take place over decades where players assume the roles of family members. The great thing about this narrative-driven format is that descendants of a character played in a previous game, or even older versions of them, will show up to enhance the story. And if you know anything about Betrayal at House on the Hill, the story will be king. Even items acquired throughout a chapter can carry over and be passed down through the generations to provide benefits. I have no doubt that this game will be a frightful ride to the bitter, bitter end. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the picks. Which games are you looking forward to? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more, check out what I'm playing over on my Instagram, or come interact with me on Twitter. I'd love to connect with you. Also, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay geeky, keep gaming.